Everyone thought the hearing was routine until the judge asked one unexpected question.
It's your name?
Jerry Dunham.
All right. And so how soon could we get these inspections? I'm at a loss as to what, I'm not going to call it a delay, but the timing of this.
As far as, so the city of Ypsilanti uses a third party for trade inspections. They do 6 inspections a day. Is how they do it and schedule them out. I mean, you got to look at some of these permits were pulled in February, had rough inspections, and probably the work's been done for weeks, but they haven't called for a final inspection. Now it's at the end and they're trying to push it all together.
So what, the 6 per day, where's that come from?
There's a contract with the city of how many they do a day.
So
typically the city only has 4 or 5 a day of these inspections.
Right, but it seems, what prohibits the city from doing more?
Because these inspectors do inspections all over for different jurisdictions. So that's what they account for in their day that they can do is 6. Sometimes they might be able.
By the city of Ipsy.
What? What was your question?
I mean, it's what they're being paid. Whatever they're being paid by the city of Ipsy, they said we'll do 6. Isn't that really what's happening?
That's what they do is roughly 6 a day. Sometimes you can talk them into more.
They're doing 6 a day because that's what Ipsy's paying for.
No, we don't. No, we'll pay. They get paid per inspection. So if they did 10 inspections, they get paid for 10 inspections.
So what limits them to 6?
Because with their schedule, that's what they figured out in their 8-hour day or 10-hour day or wherever they work. They allocate 6 inspections for the city.
So nobody's asked them to do more.
They will on occasion say that they can do more inspections, but it's going to be based on their schedule.
And they're the only ones that do them?
Yes.
Are you capable of doing them yourself?
I could do building inspections, but we're talking about for the trades, electrical, mechanical, plumbing, I cannot do. On the building side, if that's where it runs into, I perform, can perform them. It's the trades that, which, I don't have how many trade permits needed inspections left on that list.
Let's not have the majority of them are building permits.
And Mr. Dunham's there every day.
Yeah, so if it's building, it wouldn't be a problem. It would be if it comes down to the trade permits.
Get this scheduled so that by the week ending May 23rd, these 2 buildings are ready to go back online. How does that happen?
We can meet with the city and we'll establish a schedule to do that. We have no problem with doing that.
And then my question is can it be done? I mean, I'm looking at the limitations that the city has, and I'm trying to figure out, can it be done by May 23rd to get these buildings back online? Anybody from the city?
I would say that there is the potential if the work is done. So we can schedule some building permits. The permits still needed or different than the inspections still needed?
We don't run the project, Your Honor. So I mean, these permits that were pulled in February that they already called for final inspections because the work is done. We don't control managing the project.
I get that. I mean, but at some point, everybody's sort of sitting there, I mean, and saying, well, whatever. So when can the parties meet to flush this out?
The moment the judge raised that question, the entire courtroom froze. Even the defense attorney wasn't prepared for it. You could see Ms. Reed glance at her lawyer, hoping for an answer that wasn't coming. The judge slowly folded his hands, waiting, watching. The prosecutors shifted their papers, suddenly realizing this case had just taken a sharp turn. And when the judge repeated the question, this time louder, the truth began to unfold in real time. What started as a simple request for an adjournment was now spiraling into something much bigger, and nobody was ready for what came next.
The property management team that are the boots on the ground are available every day at the time. So we will make it convenient to meet whenever it's available for the city.
We meet with them whenever, Your Honor. We met with them last week with Beal Properties, but they did not want to talk about any Arbor One related issues at that time. Only other properties.
You know what?
So, I mean, we're more than willing.
I don't care. Because you guys are gonna have to sit down, you're gonna have to talk. The object to it is gonna be this. I can be a nice guy, but if you want to have to sit down in the room with me, I'll sit down. I'll make the time to sit down. All of these sort of parameters around everything in terms of what can be done, what can't be. This either not giving information or not asking the right question. All that's got to stop. Just has to. And so
We can meet this Thursday. If the city wants us to throw out a date, this Thursday works, we'll be available anytime.
I'm good with Thursday. I'm good with tomorrow if they want.
can you do it before Thursday? What day?
We can do tomorrow.
You guys make it work tomorrow?
Yeah, make it work, Your Honor.
Plus 29. Everything's in. I had one. All right. City and the owners are gonna sit down, go through this in detail tomorrow, the 29th. I need the parties to report back to court at 11 a.m. I could do it Wednesday. What time is my sentencing?
Your sentencing docket starts at 12. You have an 11 a.m. meeting.
Is that oh,
Yeah.
we may have to move that. All right, I want the city and the owners to report back at 10 a.m. on the 30th. And I want a progress report on where you guys have gotten. I'll put everybody on a short leash. We're gonna get this done. It's really as simple as that. How soon could a certified check, I'm just gonna round it off, and I'm just gonna say, I'm not gonna work with pennies and everything, of $62,000. How soon could an escrow check? I would need certified funds to the court. And I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Okay.
Wire.
Okay, we'll just put it on Rico's. Sorry.
We have it Wednesday at 10 a.m. when we're back here.
All right, certified funds.
Certified funds made out to the court.
Yes. Right. Yeah. In the amount of 62,000 even. All right, building numbers on this again. 721, 720. Okay. And so what I'd like from the parties is a scheduling of how this is all going to occur. Whether it be the rough inspections, whether it be the final ones. I want target dates for when all of that will occur. When the work is going to be done, and then when they can expect that they'll be ready for the final inspection. With the ultimate goal that these units can go back online and a potential CEO granted on May 23rd. Anybody have any questions regarding that? Good.
Doug?
Your Honor, is there any reason for us to appear on Wednesday?
I don't. It has some bearing on certainly on your clients, particularly the 6 that we talked about, but I don't think there will be a need necessarily. If you accept to get an update on those particular units. All right. I think that might be necessary. Okay. No question, no further questions on that?
The only thing I was going to just logistically, I've got a conference room.
Pardon?
I have a conference room on here on street that sits a dozen people. I can have DOMs and DOMs on Tuesdays are closed, but I can
The fact you know that is a problem, but okay.
From a city hall that's much more accessible. Happy to host.
Okay, don't care. You just figure out where you're gonna meet. It could be City Hall, it could be Mr. Friedman's office. If I gotta make a room here at the court, I'll do it. Just meet, hash it out. On Tuesday, during your meeting, you guys will be meeting. If you run into a log jam, Ms. Wildling will be available. She'll get me. I'll be in the middle of preliminary examinations, but I'll be happy to get on the phone. All right. I need this to get through. All right. Thank you. We're going to have to. All right. On the other matter, we have the request for TROs, etc.
Your Honor, due to the prosecutor's case being sent back to circuit court, the tenants in these cases have elected to file dismissals in this case. I think the more appropriate.
On these and proceed on to the circuit court case.
Correct, Your Honor. We've got signed dismissals on behalf of everyone except for one person who I think had a
medical issue. He didn't give us permission to sign it on his behalf.
So we'll
On all 10.
that is correct, Your Honor.
So you have 9 of them?
One of them didn't have a TRO, so I think that one will remain.
Which one is that?
I believe it's Miss McGuire.
What's this one? Oh, companion. What's it a companion to?
Honestly, I don't know.
You think it's Miss McGuire's case?
I believe so.
Is there going to be any objection from anyone to dismissal of these?
No objection.
No objection. All right. So you have 9 dismissed. Is that right?
I do, Your Honor. 9.
9? All right. Then those will be dismissed. I just don't know which one you don't have.
I can give you the case numbers or I can give you the names.
Hold it. So we had 10, right?
Yes.
And so you have 9. So there's one that's going to be missing. And is that the individual who you have not gotten to sign as of yet?
Your Honor, yes, and they weren't on the docket for today. I think there's only 9 up on the docket this afternoon.
You have 10? I have 10 on the docket too. So, well, here's what I'll do.
I'm sorry.
Here's what I'll do, which will make a little bit more sense. We'll take those dismissals. I'll sign off on the dismissals. The one that's left over, I'll set on Wednesday and we'll figure out what we're going to do with that.
We may file something.
Right, in the interim.
I was looking at the docket from Friday and that's why we only addressed the 9. So
9, gotcha. Okay, so there's that one. These are all going to be dismissed. Okay. Anything else from either side?
we were prepared to take more testimony from the city, but given the updates, I think maybe stopping there.
Yeah, I think stopping here, but what I want to do is, since I certainly did not anticipate ending this early, the way things are going, what I want to do is I want to meet with counsel on this side, and then I want to meet with, and I'd like legal services to be involved, and I'd like to meet with the city and individuals representing that in a moment, okay? And see if we can try to streamline some other things. All right, court then actually adjourned because I don't think I'll be coming back. Thank you.
No.